Hi everybody, I'm back with a Ringo Starr sealed to revealed album. This is a vinyl edition of his 2003 album, Ringo Rama, one of his better albums from the period. And when it first was announced and issued from Friday Music, I really had reservations, mostly because even though it's a two-record set, it has the album and then it has some extra songs on it that wasn't originally released on CD. I didn't like the price tag. This is considerably expensive and drove a lot of fans away, including me. And I was waiting for it to get to be a little cheaper, and that didn't happen. And finally, after seeing several people who did pick this up, showing it off, I said, you know what? Damn it, I'm getting it. That's it. So I weakened. And I did something that I don't usually do. I ordered it from Amazon. Okay? Amazon is the last resort when it comes to fragile things like records because they don't pack them very well. And there's a history from other people and of myself of getting some crap in the mail the way it's packaged and shipped. You know what I mean? So anyway, just now the package came. Okay, now here's how it arrived. Okay, let me show you this. This is a record album. Okay, looks like it's more like a three-piece suit or something. I mean, it's in a huge box. Now that's not so bad, but when I shook it around, I was rattling from side to side. I said, "Don't tell me they just took the album, put it in a box loose, and it's shuffling around all over the place." Well, I'll tell you, I already opened it up. This is not a fresh opening. I put it back in here to make a point. When I opened it up, what I saw on the inside was stuffing. And underneath the stuffing, I heard more rattling around. So at least they put some of this stuffing in here. And when I took it out, at first I still didn't see anything. I said, oh my God, there's nothing in here. It's an empty box. Then I found this. All right, so here it is. So luckily, very luckily, it's at least in this pretty sturdy record mailer. Because believe me, I had experiences with records in the past, which is why I never go for Amazon for records. But anyhow, this is going to be an official first time opening because I haven't done it. So let's do it. Of course, not as smoothly as I wanted. Why? Because we're on the video. It's supposed to tear right across, and it didn't do that. Oh, wow. Look at this. Is this great or is this great? It could have been a smooth tear, but no, we can't have that. So I'm going to have to assist it a little bit with my X-Acto knife. I could feel the album in there. I don't want to rip it the wrong way. Look what I'm doing here. Okay? Look what I'm doing to try to get this thing out. You gotta love it. Authenticity. Authenticity. All right. I think I damaged it a little bit. Oh, God. I think I did. Upside down. There we go. Well, you have to say, and I will say, it's a beautiful piece. You know, Friday Music is not really the most reliable company either. I mean, I know they make mistakes. It's kind of inferior. A lot of times they just take digital CDs, I think, and put them on here. If anybody's watching from Friday Music, you may beg to differ. But that's been my experience. Anyway, this is a gatefold, which means as much, I would love to leave the shrink on this, I gotta tell you. But since it's a gatefold, I will probably open it up. But I want to just check something here real quick. Memphis in your mind. Okay, I thought there was some typos here, but I can't really find it right now. All right, let's do it. I'm trying to run my fingernail here to open this. You people know I love things in their original shrink wrap. I like to just cut the edge and leave it, but as I say, because this is a gatefold, oh, what the hell? You ready? Ooh, boy. Even the shrink's not coming off easily for this video. I mean, ow. Nobody's cooperating. The shrink, the cardboard tear, nothing. All right, here we go. Deluxe edition, meaning that we do have extra songs on here. Stuff like I Really Love Her, Blink, Okay Ray, and I'm Home. And I think those are the extra tracks. When you open it up, here's what we got. Some more photographs in there. Ringo giving peace signs. Who'd have thunk it? Okay. And some of the information there for the different tracks. Now, there are different versions of this available. Yellow vinyl is an option. I decided that for this particular album, I wanted to go with what they're calling grape vinyl. And that's what we got. Grape translucent vinyl, they call it. It doesn't seem that translucent to me in the sense that it seems thicker. I think translucent usually means it's more see-through, more transparent. But this is very nice, but it doesn't seem to be as shallow as I thought it was going to look. Two different Ringo pictures on there. So that's side 1 and side 2. I just want to see, as I go into the second sleeve here. Yeah. Second disc, same arrangement. Side 3 and side 4. Now, as I say, even for a 2-record set, this is rather pricey, you know. I paid $70 for this. I'm telling you, because records are insane. Single albums these days are $30, $35, you know. I had ways to rationalize it in my mind. First of all, you got to understand, when it comes to albums like this by Ringo, say, that have been released only on compact disc and never been on vinyl, albums like this, I definitely want to get on vinyl. You know, I don't collect everything anymore. You can see, a lot of times I'll tell you I skipped this, I skipped that, I skipped lots of things. But when it's in the official catalog of the solo Beatles albums, I want to get them. The standard catalog albums. This is one of them. This is the first time this album's ever been available on vinyl. That's why I did it. And I don't know if the price is going to go up, if this is going to become a rare album, if it's going to go down, or maybe one day $70 will be a bargain for this thing. I don't know. So I went for it. Hey, some people buy cartons of cigarettes. You know, what do you want me to tell you? That's it. So anyway, nothing else to say about it. Just wanted to share it with you. Glad to add this to my collection of Ringo. However, there are other albums that I'm hoping follow suit. We still need, let's go down the list, Vertical Man, very good album by Ringo. We need that on vinyl. We need Liverpool 8 on vinyl. We need Choose Love. Now, here's the thing about Choose Love, kind of an update. I made a video a little while ago that Ringo's 2005 album, Choose Love, was going to be coming out on vinyl for Record Store Day in November. Now, I'm told by at least one guy I know who runs a record store that it's been canceled. So maybe we're not going to get Choose Love on vinyl after all, or at least not on Record Store Day. I don't know yet. And I think 2005, 2006, 7, 8. I think that's kind of where we are with what we need left for Ringo, more or less. If I missed anything, you'll let me know. All right, everybody. Thanks again, and talk very soon.